And Davian Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Williams. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And a wide open look for MP. Good on the three-point shot. Ivy's got 23.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here is Williams. Here's Dinwiddie. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Now, here's Mitchell. The pass to Monk. Feeds it to Ivy. And they double up MP.
Spencer Dinwiddie. First personal foul. Third team.
Pass to Monk. Here's the three. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Monk. That's now 26 points for MP. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Williams passes to Dinwiddie. Driving inside. And that one, good. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's Monk. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Capella sends it back.
Sacramento foul. Ivy. First personal foul. Third team. Shooting for Dallas.
Approach for the Kings.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Outside Williams. It's stolen by Monk. Oh, and here comes Monk all alone. And then Monk with the jam.
And how about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. If you allow him to get to that launching pad, it is too little, too late.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Basket good. Dinwiddie's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
A three from MP. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williams in the post. Covered by Mitchell. A shot by Williams, no good. And so MV will bring it up for the Kings. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Now, here's Kleber. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Clippers. Here's Ivy driving to the basket.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Mavericks trail by 4. Here now is Dinwiddie. He had 19 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And so here is Dallas after the Kings pick up 2. And the shot is good.
This guy is as good a shot maker as anyone in the league. Lou Williams doing work.
MV against Kleba. And the call on the shot. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
Line for your Kings.
And both free throws good for MV.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Williams. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play.
Your Kings, 36. The Mavericks, 33.
Stats-wise,
just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the court for Dallas here in the second. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Green, and it's Capella in at the 5.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Dinwiddie is screen on Fox. The 3 for Doncic. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Now here's Barnes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Ivy. Misses off the right iron.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston lit up the floor. He scored an incredible number of points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Kleba with the bucket.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only got better as the game's gone on.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Barnes.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Capella at the elbow. On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Fox. Pass to Kleba. Fires the 3. Wow, through the contact.
Ivy, third personal foul, first team foul. Substituting on the court.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Williams. 6 points for him. seconds on the shot clock. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional foul. Replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
Now, Bullock. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Buries it from three-point range. Ivey's got 43 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here's Bullock from the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Goes up and slam dunk by Ivey.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Kings ball.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Mitchell with it. 1 second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so...
74. The Mavericks, 60.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, against this team, they have an advantage. But it's not a sure thing. They're going to have to play their hearts out.
Kenny, can you smell that?
What's that?
I'm smelling an upset.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Sacramento Kings.
They're scoring the ball with ease. The defense has done nothing to slow them down. This is what you look like when someone tried to use a small ball lineup against Shaq.
Well, thank you, kid. If I'd average 50, these youngers just don't know who the diesel was.
I'd say 60.
That's right. Thanks, Kenny.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got Ivy. Terrence Davis is out there with Fox. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Barnes, and it's the small forward. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Doubled by Ivy. Hardaway kicks to McGee. McGee sets the pick for Doncic. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Passes it to Capella. Now Green, covered by Barnes. Ivy kicks to Davis. From deep. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability.
Good, that's another bucket.
One more 50-point game from him as he continues to move towards the top spot.
I have never seen a season like this. Over and over, he continues to explode on the offensive end.
The top spot for most 50-point games in the season comes from the scoring year of all scoring years. Wilt Chamberlain's amazing 1962 season will actually average 50 points a game that year.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Capella with a screen on Fox. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. To the middle, here's McGee. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
On the wing, MV. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Doncic kicks to McGee. And the pass to Hardaway. Off target with his 3.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Doncic against Fox. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. There's the feed to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Right side Hardaway. Offline with his 3. Sacramento leading by 23. Pass to Fox. MP looking around. Fires for 3. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Fox against Doncic. Fadeaway. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
The drive by Doncic. Count that one. Doncic has got 19 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Floats it up for MP. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Green passes to Doncic. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. MP with it. Now Green defending. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. Not going to go that time.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And the rejection by MP.
Boy.
Back to Fox. Clock at 6. Ivy dishes to Fox. Over Doncic. Fox, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they can.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Luka Doncic at the line for one.
That free throw good from Doncic. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
And stolen by Ivy. This is the Fox. Back to MP. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Capella. He kicks to McGee. Dinwiddie outside. Some nice passing here by Dallas. MP against Dinwiddie. Ivy passes to Fox. Ivy dishes to Davis. No good on the three. And the call will be against Sabonis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Kings. Mavericks trail by 18. Now here's Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. Outside, Green. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so, MV will bring it up for the King. Connects again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Doncic outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
Around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Monks checked in for Sacramento. Mitchell comes in for Fox. Dallas also making some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Josh Green. Sabonis' screen on Dinwiddie. Huerter against Sacramento.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Passes it to Kleber. To the wing on the left. Now here's Dinwiddie. On the wing, Doncic. Charity stripe shot. That one good for two. Doncic has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, this guy will not hesitate. Reads the defense, understanding mid-range jumper is available. Yeah, I can make that.
The pass to Ivy. And they double up MP. Huerter finds MP. Monk, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Monk's got 7 points.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk? An experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Shots good by Mitchell.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Mitchell against Doncic. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. Capella sets a screen for Dinwiddie, and he dunks it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And how about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse.
How pretty was that? Athletic basketball with a little bit of flair mixed in. In the dunk by Doncic.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA. And that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
Doncic against Mitchell. Now, here's Bullock. Tight defense on him. To the inside. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Miles check in for DeMar. Kings leading now by 22. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Doncic outside. Pass to Bullock. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Huerter.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Wasted no time on that one. 66 points for MP.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
MP against Kleber for 3. Bullock. They get it again. Capella goes up again, and the rejection by MP. He kicks to Mitchell. Back to MP. And contact on the shot. So that's on Clint Capella. Kings have been coming through at the charity strip. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Sacramento making a switch here. Murray's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Williams is checked in.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Offensive rebound. The shot by Kleber, wide open, and they get it back. Pass to Williams. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Kleber sets the screen for Williams. Scooped up. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 10 points.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
The three-quarters.
The Mavericks, 85.
The Kings, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Ivy comes in for Barnes. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And then for Dallas, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Hardaway comes in for Josh Green. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Lou Williams. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. On the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Maxi Kleber is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart, the Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, doing a good job. At the line for your Kings, Ivy. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's got to go both ways. Oh, we can't.
An age of positionless basketball.
And that one falls for Ivy. Monks checked in for the Kings. And both free throws good for MP. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West, Doris, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State, but now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly when you look at last season.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you had 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
Passes it to Monk. And here's MP for 3. No good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Kleber, the pass to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Great chemistry between 2 teammates. Love the passing.
Sacramento's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Ivy, yet another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. There's the pass to Doncic. Over Mitchell. And it's Doncic missing. And here are the Kings now. They're on a 16-6 run. Ivy kicks to Mitchell. MP right side. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's McGee, and the rejection by MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call it. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got it. Before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Lou Williams is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Doncic finds McGee. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point range. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
That one goes. Count it. Ivy's got 10 points in the quarter.
My bad, Chad.
In large part because of the work
trying to go for 140 today, so.
Pass to Kleber. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Assist from
Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. The Kings have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th, right around 46-47%. MP from deep 3-point land. Can't connect from long distance.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Doncic kicks to McGee, trying to find Bullock. Gets it to him. Offline with the baseline jumper. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it. The opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
McGee sets the pick for Doncic. Williams against Mitchell. To the left side wing. McGee with no one around. And the 3 off target. MP up top. Hits it again. Wow.
And that puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply.
The Mavericks, 1-1. Thank you for making it out tonight. Your support is greatly appreciated. Please get home safe and come back soon.
All right, let's do this. Who's first? Yo, let's start with my girl Candace over here.
Congrats on getting chosen for the three-point contest.
Thanks, Candace.
Will it be much different for you shooting off a rack versus shooting off a pass or dribble?
Not at all. When I'm out there shooting, all I can picture is the ball and the hoop. You know, it's like there's a magnet connecting the two, and my job is to guide the ball back to its home. So I don't think the rack will be too much of a problem. But I will say the time limit presents more of a challenge. I don't think so, Candace. I actually came up shooting off racks in high school and in college. You know, it's only once I got to the pros that you have assistant coaches and trainers there to feed you the ball for hours. You know, I've taken part in a few three-point shooting contests. You know, the hardest part is keeping your legs through all 5 racks. I'm usually best from the corners, you know, so I'm hoping to start out strong. You know, if you take, you know, a few extra seconds on a money ball, maybe a dribble, you know, it's worth twice as much after all, you know, so why not? No more questions? Cool. Yeah, take it easy.